The Russian ruble has often needed a parachute throughout history. Drama through the decades has been known to bring much pain to the economy. You would think sanctions might deter the further invasion of Ukraine, but let's take a look at the facts. Side note, did you know that Russia is so large it's nearly 2 times the size of Canada and covers 11 different time zones? Damn. Welcome to AMS 3's Currency Chopped Up, where we study the history of money around the world. Anyway, let's get into it. The origins of the Russian ruble as a designation of silver weight can be traced to the 13th century. During the 18th and 19th century, the country's monetary standards saw really bad times. From silver to gold to paper money, large fluctuations have battered the history of its economy to a great degree. Early in World War I, gold coins disappeared from circulation and notes became inconvertible. And during the period of the Russian Revolution and Civil War, an inflation of astronomical dimensions made the ruble virtually worthless. I'm noticing a pattern. After the dissolution of the Soviet Union, the Russian ruble replaced the Soviet ruble, but inflation once again battered the ruble during the 1990s, and in the late 1990s, the old ruble was replaced at a rate of 1,000 to 1. Comment anyone? Additional side note, the ruble is the second oldest currency after the sterling pound. In 1704, it became the first European currency to be decimalized, meaning you wouldn't have to pay at the counter like this. Back to business. Although Russia is one of the largest oil exporters in the world, its currency is not strongly correlated with oil prices, which sucks for them. Check out our Kuwaiti dinar video to see why. In 2010, Russia and China would use their own currencies instead of USD for bilateral trade. The goal was to further strengthen relations between Moscow and Beijing and secure their local economies during the economic crisis. In 2014, Putin stated that the forex rate for ruble should be well balanced, believing that the more open the Russian national currency, the better, and that would help the country's economy to respond in a more effective and timely manner. Fun fact, the current symbol for the ruble was chosen by Russian internet users through an online survey conducted by the Bank of Russia that lasted for a month. Slightly cool. The Russian ruble has generally followed the trends of world monetary history. It has been backed by silver, copper, gold, and since the mid-1970s, oil. No great surprise that in the 20th century, the ruble endured 6 monetary reforms, 8 redenominations, and a series of cases of hyperinflation, when it lost more than 200% of its value in just a couple of years. Putin's ruble since 2000 has seen 100 rubles equate to 1.4 USD, which could buy you a bunch of bananas or 2 cheeseburgers at Mickey D's until around 2020. In 2014, Russians were used to buying a US dollar for not more than 35 rubles, but with the Russia-Ukraine crisis and a sharp decrease in global oil prices, everything started to change. The ruble plunged to an all-time low of 150 per 1 USD, 2 weeks after the start of Russia's invasion. Strict capital controls by the Central Bank of Russia have since kept the currency from derailing, amid surging inflation and sharp economic contraction brought by sanctions. Russian authorities mandated export-oriented businesses to convert 80% of all revenue to rubles, while prohibiting the selling of foreign currency for individuals. And foreign investors cannot exit their Russian stock positions at the time of this recording. The Russian ruble was at 80 per USD in mid-April, holding steady near pre-invasion levels since the beginning of the month. We guess we'll all have to see what happens next. Thanks for watching.